Theo. How we doing?
Good.
How's your morning going?
It's great. We're heading to your area for a road show. I think we've already discussed that, but we will be in Gloucester during road show season, so hope to see you up there.
Ain't that exciting? How
Yes,
about
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
How about that?
It's a great saying.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm here to talk about Rafael Devers.
Yeah.
A hot topic here in Boston, especially among you fellas on the radio show.
And lady.
All right, loaded question. When does he get his first hit, and when does he get his first home run, and how many does he end the season with?
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Prediction time.
I mean, how long? I don't even know. Is it physically possible that he goes through the weekend and is unable to make contact with the baseball? Is that physically possible?
It's physically possible. I worry that if what Curtis said yesterday, like if he goes out on Friday and gets booed by Red Sox fans,
He's going to.
That's going to get into his head more. Now, if people are supportive of him, I could see him maybe homering on Friday. That's what I want to believe.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
And what by supportive? What do you mean? Like
Not booing.
Everybody? Okay. So
If he goes out there and people
clap,
boo,
like whenever.
no, just like whoop it up for him.
What about Waterboy? You can do it.
You can do it. We suck again. That's what they're gonna be saying. I just think
the dude. I'm not sure that he can even. Somebody ought to help him up and down the steps of the dugout because he might not be able to see those.
He is so far off. When it comes to it's one thing to be like right there, you're just missing it. The contact looks good. He is just so far off. So I don't know if he doesn't get a hit in this Baltimore series.
Yeah,
it's going to be really, really difficult.
Well, I mean, Curtis said the temperature is going to be pushing 70 on Friday for the home opener. If you're feeling overheated, you should just stand out in Kenmore Square, and obviously when he swings, you'll get a little blast of air
nice
out
breeze.
there, Curtis.
I think that's a great idea.
Get a nice breeze.
But
this portion of the show brought to you by Devers Air, the go-to HVAC company in Boston. What, Curtis?
This is the worst possible start. Like, they have done everything to make this as uncomfortable as possible. They even extended Crochet because they were so worried about Devers. Like, this is...
He is 0 for 19 with 15 Ks. And, I mean, they ought to... if I were, Alex Cora, Jason Varitek, and the lot over there, I would try everything. I would suggest that he just go out there and close his eyes when swinging the baseball.
You might have a better chance.
It can't get worse.
Nope.
Swinging the bat.
Nope.
It cannot get worse.
Nope. Maybe lay down a bunt and maybe get that contact there. That might help you out. I don't know. It's just like we've been talking about this, and it just seems like the way his swing, the way he looks at the plate, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I get it. It's still early in the season, but I don't, I guess you'd have to go far. You'd have to go far back to see like a superstar. Because I heard during the after the game was Jim Rice and it was Tom TC and talking about like Devers is a superstar hitter in that world.
Yeah.
And he looks so bad that I don't know how quickly he can climb out of it. And that's got to be the mental part of it.
And because he's probably trying to overcorrect things now. Now he's so in his head that he's trying to fiddle with everything. And that's not going to help. So he's got to get back to his basics, but mentally he needs to be there. And that's the first thing they need to fix.
Curtis, is this accurate? They are canceling flights at Logan on Friday when he has an at-bat?
That is correct.
Because of the wind
is a
situation?
ground stop.
That is really, it seems a little bit extreme.
Yeah, well, given the FAA, can't be too careful.
Yeah. This is Frank from Florida. Hey, Frank.
Hey, good morning, Greg. How's it going?
What's up?
Thank you for mentioning Gator Park, since I live right down the road from it. Very nice place for the family.
Place still open?
Yes, it is.
How many limbs have been lost in the history of Gator Park by tourists? Any? Or most people survive?
God, I'm not sure, honestly, but you never know.
Yeah. What's up?
But hey, I grew up in the 90s in North Jersey, and I forgot the Netflix thing that you and Courtney were talking about Action Park.
Yes.
I think there was more fatalities and deaths up there.
Yes, there were.
But,
yeah.
But anyway, I think, you know, even though I'm a Yankee fan, I think Devers definitely is going to go through it and get worse, but I'm sure he'll snap out of it by the weekend, and the crowd will be right behind him. But as you know, you can't do nothing with him. You can't send him to Worcester. You can't bench him. You know, that's what I think.
You could give him rest. I mean, you were resting guys. Alex Cora was resting guys yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, but those are failures.
Yeah. He brought up Netflix. Did anybody watch Celtic City episode 5 last night? Or
no, I didn't get a chance to watch it. Okay. I got caught up in Mobland and Peaky Blinders.
It was so good. It was the Bird Magic episode.
So good.
So good.
A lot of Bird in there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And there was some interesting stuff. Like, I mean, you want me to talk about any of it, or you want to wait?
I ain't gotta wait for it.
There's no spoilers.
There was some good stuff with Robert Parrish where he was talking about how Bird he was trying to renegotiate his deal, and Larry Bird wouldn't stand up for him and help him, and he said he had never said it before until now. So
like Bird seemed like he was just all about the team, but going about his own way of doing things. Like he was a guy that was there to do what he had to do to make the team better. If you weren't around, if he felt like you weren't doing what you're supposed to be doing, he wasn't trying to pick you up. He wasn't trying to carry you along.
Well, they went into that whole thing with the 76ers when Larry was trash talking Dr. J.
Mm-hmm.
And they started going at it at the two of them, and then Moses Malone grabbed Larry around the throat, and they were basically asking Chief why he didn't jump in for Larry, and his explanation was that Larry wasn't helping him get a new deal. So it's really good. It's really good. We could talk about it more when everybody's had a chance to watch.